Hi, my name's Taylor and welcome to my very first video, kind of answering questions that any of you guys had, and also just giving you guys kind of like an update of what I have going on in my life since I posted about 3 days ago on my Instagram and my Twitter that I was diagnosed with breast cancer about over a month ago. It blew up. I did not know that it was going to get that big. Like genuinely, I did not know that. Like I wasn't posting it for that purpose. I was kind of just doing it because I wanted to show girls that are going through this process, the same thing that I'm doing, or any other type of cancer, that it's okay to be vulnerable, and you know, it's okay to show people that you're going through something extremely hard, and that, you know, God has crazy ways of working, and sometimes he, you know, puts this stuff or this toll on people that he knows can go through it. And I just wanted to, you know, show girls and guys that it's okay, and you know, there's other people in the world that are going through it as well. And that was kind of like the main purpose, but it blowing up, I genuinely did not know that it was going to do that. So before we get into it, I just wanted to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart who has been DMing me, commenting on my Instagram picture, tweeting at me. Like, it means the absolute world to me that I have so many people that I didn't know, I never thought that this would happen to me, that have been showing me support. And it honestly makes me feel so blessed and so happy. And it also shows me that there's so many kind and amazing people in this world. And I just want to say thank you so much. I've been reading everyone's DMs on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that, and every single day since I posted it, and it literally puts me in such a good mood. I've cried so many times seeing how many people are praying and supporting me and just making me feel so amazing, and it really does affect me, and I just want to say thank you. So let's dive right into story time. So about 5 months ago, I felt a lump in my breast, my left breast, and I didn't think anything of it because I thought that it was like a hormone thing or a woman thing or that time of the month thing. So I kind of disregarded it. I told my mom about it, and she was like, oh, maybe it's just, you know, because it's that time of the month, or you're growing, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, kind of pushed it to the side, but like still kept caution over it. And then I want to say like a month later, not even a month later, like a couple weeks later, it just started hurting really badly, and it also wouldn't go away. And so I went to my gynecologist and I told her what was going on, and she told me that she doesn't think it's anything serious, but she's gonna put me on antibiotics. And so I was on antibiotics for about 2 weeks. And within that 2 weeks, my tumor, which I didn't know at the time, grew a lot, and I was starting to be in a lot of pain, and I just was uncomfortable, and I couldn't sleep certain ways, and I couldn't wear certain clothes. Like, it was just not okay, and I was just in so much pain, and I was like, okay, I can't do this. I went and got an ultrasound, and I also went and got a mammogram, and they weren't allowed to tell me anything, so I had to wait. And then I want to say like 2 or 3 days after I got my ultrasound and mammogram, I went back in for a biopsy. And that is, if you don't know, is when they put numbing shots in the area that they want to take tissue out of, and they kind of give you like a little staple, and it goes in and it takes tissue out of the spot that they want to check. So that's what they did for me. We did it in my left breast and also in my armpit, because apparently breast cancer is also very common in your lymph node, which is also in your armpit, and they were just taking it as precaution, but it was actually good that they took it. And they told me that it was gonna take me about 2 to 3 days to get my results back, and I found out the next day, and I got a call from my gynecologist. When I found out that I had breast cancer, I was actually at the mall with my mom. It was a week before Christmas, and we were about to walk into Dillard's, and that was when I got the call. And as soon as she said it, I just broke down. And sorry. she started talking to me, and I kind of wasn't really thinking because I was just so like distraught with the fact that I had it and that I was so young. And I was sorry. And I was extremely scared, and I didn't know what was gonna happen to me. And so she was trying to talk to me and tell me if I was alone, and I told her I was with my mom, and I just handed the phone to my mom because I couldn't talk. And she immediately gave my mom numbers to call and people who I needed to go see, and that was when we kind of started it. And from then on, I had a doctor's appointment every single day. It's just crazy that it was actually happening to me, and I just couldn't believe it. But from then on, every single day, like I said, I had a doctor's appointment, and the only day that I didn't have a doctor's appointment was Christmas Day. It got to the point where I would get into the car and my phone would tell me how far away I was from the hospital. That's how much I was going, which sucked and I hated it, but it's whatever, you know? But yeah, so that's kind of like the story of how I found out. I put a Ask Me Anything thing on my Instagram, and I just kind of wanted to answer as many questions as I could concerning the fact that I was getting DMs every single day. And most of you guys were asking me the same question. Some of you guys were asking me like a little bit different of a question, but it kind of had like the same context. So I just wanted to put a poll on my Instagram. Is that what they're called? An Ask Me Anything poll, I guess, whatever. But I wanted to do that on my Instagram to kind of answer as many questions as I could and kind of allow for people to hear the story of how I found out and everything. So yeah, so I have my phone with me. Someone asked, how does having cancer affect your current plans / goals? Having cancer didn't really, I mean, I'm not in school, so that kind of sucks because school stresses me out a lot because I want to have the best grades that I can. So I took a semester off of school to kind of focus myself on my health and to make sure that I'm okay mentally and physically. So that's like the only plan that it's affected. It hasn't really affected any of my goals. I still have a lot of things in mind that I want to do, and me having cancer has not stopped me from that, and I don't want it to stop me from that because I don't want this to be something that is pushing me back. I want it to be something that I can say, yeah, I'm going through it, but it's not ruining my life, and this isn't going to be the end of my life, and blah 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 blah, you know. Someone said, what was the first thought when you found out? I didn't really have a thought. I was just scared. I was so scared. I didn't know what was gonna happen to me. I didn't know. It was just like one of those oh my god moments, and I just didn't really know how to feel. But in my mind, I just thought my life is over. I hate this. I can't believe this is happening to me, blah 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 blah, but it's not. So someone asked, how are you feeling mentally and physically? Mentally, I am okay. Last week was probably like the hardest week just because it was the week after my first chemo treatment, and I was feeling everything, and all of the, you know, medicines were kicking in and everything, and that was probably like really, really hard for me, mentally and physically, just because it was putting a toll on my body. So I just physically like felt like I was like sinking, like my body, I couldn't even pick up like a cup. It was just, I was in so much pain, and mentally it was just kind of really draining on me because I was like, why is this happening to me? Like, this sucks. Is this how I'm gonna feel after every single chemo treatment? Stuff like that. But I went and got blood work done because you have to get a blood work after like the first week or something like that, just to make sure that my white blood cell count is okay. And I went in and I kind of told my doctor how I was feeling, and she, you know, gave me new medicines to use and everything. And so once I started using those, I feel perfectly fine and I'm completely okay. And getting all of this support and everything also has been really, really helping me for mentally and physically, showing that like, wow, I have a lot of people who are on my side, and this is amazing. And it literally has uplifted my spirits so much, and it just makes me so happy. So that's how I'm feeling. Someone said, what was the #1 symptom or something that stood out before you even found out you had breast cancer? The sharp pains that I was getting, that really like alerted me and I was like, oh my God, I need to go to the doctor. Like, this is not going away. This is hurting me. I'm not okay. Someone said, who's been helping you go through all of this? Mainly just the people that I have surrounding me. My boyfriend, Jaden, all of my really good friends, my mom, my dad, my brother, my family. Everyone has been so supportive and has been so kind to me and just shown me how much I'm loved, and that has helped me out a lot and shown me that yeah, I'm going through this, but the support system that I have around me is unbelievable, and I couldn't ask for anyone else in my life to be here with me right now to have me go through this. Someone said, how did the first chemo feel? Actually, I didn't feel it. I have a port in my chest. It's right here. See that little nasty thing? And I have like a little tube that goes up here. So what I do, which is also the picture that I posted, of that little like yellow thing and like the tube. So what I do is I get like a little needle put in that, and that is hooked up to the IV machine, and that is how I get my medicine, and I can't feel it. So when I'm there, I don't feel it, and I'm just tired because I'm there from 8 a.m. to like 3 or 4 p.m. depending on how, you know, fast I can get through the treatments and stuff. It didn't really feel like anything, so I was fine. I was just exhausted all the time. It was just once I left the hospital and the medicine started going through everything and killing all my cells and everything, that was when it was like, whoa. Someone said, do you realize how inspiring your video was? And I didn't know that it was going to be that inspiring. I kind of wanted to just post that I'm going through something, and that, you know, not everyone has a perfect life and everything, and yes, I'm going through some stuff, but I'm gonna get through it, and that it's okay. And also to show other girls that are going through what I'm going through that you're not alone and stuff like that. So I didn't know how inspiring it was until I kind of woke up and I realized that my video had 300,000 views or however many it was, and I thought that that was a lot, and now my video has almost 16 million views, which is amazing. Like it's insane. I never thought that that would happen. So but no, I don't realize how inspiring my video was until I posted it and got all the amazing positive feedback from it. So yeah, so I'm glad I was able to inspire people. It really makes my heart feel so good. Someone said, what kind of chemo are you getting? I wish I could tell you, but my mom has my huge packet of stuff that show me. But what I can say is that I have stage 3A breast cancer, and I'm also HER2 positive. So HER2 is like a little cell that's on your DNA cell. I think, as I recall correctly from what my nurse said to me. But basically, like, you have a DNA cell, and then you normally have like 3 HER2 cells on that DNA cell, and or HER2s. I don't know if it's a cell. It's just HER2s. I'm just gonna say that so I don't do anything wrong. So basically what I said, you have about 3, and I have it wrapped around all my DNA cells. So I'm getting medicine for my HER2, and then I'm getting 3 different types of chemo, and then on top of those 3 different types of chemo, my HER2 medicine, I'm also getting 2 more medicines. So I get a total of 6 medicines. 3 of them are regular medicines for certain things in my body, and then the other 3 of them are my chemos. I can tell you guys what they're called when I go to my chemo treatment on Tuesday. But yeah, so that's the type of chemo I'm getting, I guess. That's kind of a bad way to answer that question, but I'll answer it when I'm at the hospital because I'll be able to look at my stuff. And then someone else said, are you getting radiation? No, I'm not getting radiation. I'm just getting my chemo at the moment. I might be getting no, I'm not getting radiation. But the video that I posted on my Instagram where I was getting radiation put inside of me, that was for my PET scan. It was to make sure that the cancer cells in my body haven't spread, and that was the only thing that I had to get radiation put in me for, but I'm not getting radiation as a treatment right now. Someone said, are you gonna be okay? Yes, I'm gonna be okay. I have 6 chemo treatments, and then after my chemo treatments, I have to wait a month, and then I'm gonna get my tumor removed. And then after that, I'm gonna be in remission for the rest of the year. So yes, I'm going to be okay. Someone else said, how did your friends, family, boyfriend react did you tell them about your diagnosis? My brother kind of took it really, my brother was fine. He just asked me if I had to shave my head. He was like, damn, does this mean you're gonna shave your head? He's 15 and he's a guy, so he's just kind of out there. He was still really sad when it happened. I called my dad, and my dad was also super upset, but I could tell that he was trying to be strong for me because I was just breaking down and crying, and it was just so bad. And my mom kept reassuring me that everything was gonna be okay and that I'm gonna be okay. Jaden, he just like didn't believe it because like it's crazy to think that this would happen to me. But yeah, it was hard for him to take it just because of how crazy it was. But I just told him that I was gonna be okay and everything, and he wanted to make sure that he was by my side like the whole time and to make sure that I was okay. And then someone else said, has this impacted you and your boyfriend's relationship? I guess piggybacking on the fact that when I told him this, me going through this has made us 10 times stronger and has made our relationship grow a lot because of how vulnerable I am and how raw everything is. Because like, you know, when I go to the doctor, like they don't take things lightly. And you know, when I'm getting my chemo treatment, he comes and sees me, I'm hooked up to a machine getting medicine put into me through my chest. Like it's very, very hard, but he's been by my side ever since I found out that I had it, and he's, you know, nonstop showing me love and reassured how beautiful I am and just has given me unconditional love, and I feel like it's made us 10 times stronger. And I'm extremely blessed to have him in my life, and I'm extremely blessed to have him stick with me through this and want to be with me through this. So yeah, he's amazing. I love him so much. So my next chemo treatment is on Tuesday. I'm going to be there from 8 a.m. to, I want to say like 2 or 3. I don't really know. An update from when I shaved my head. As you can see, still bald. It's honestly really freeing, I want to say. It's my dog, Bailey. But like, I don't know, I never thought that I would like being bald. I'm not gonna say that I like being bald, because I would, if I had to choose, I would not be bald. But I don't know, I used to bleach my hair a lot, so my hair was really, really damaged. So I guess this is kind of like a good thing, so I can have like a restart to my hair. But yeah, that was the hardest thing that I've ever done in my whole life. I got home from work and I took my hair out of a bun because my hair was already like thinning. So I was like, dang, like I don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. And my mom was in Florida, so she was like, wait for me. And I was like, okay. I took my hair out of my bun and I got into the shower and I realized how big of a knot it was. It was literally like my whole bun. Like imagine you having a bun on your head and you taking it out, and that's all a huge knot. That's what I was going through. And I tried taking it out, but I could feel my hair like coming out. So I was like, oh my God. So I got in the shower and I was like, I have to try to get this knot out. Tried, couldn't do anything. So I got out and I tried to put stuff in it, like smoothing, to like kind of like let it just kind of like fall out. Not like fall out, but kind of like detangle itself. That didn't help either. So I was just like, I have to do it. And so we ended up cutting the knot out. It was me, one of my best friends, Sydney, and Jaden, and we ended up like cutting my whole head, so it was like super short. And then we buzzed it all off, or Jaden buzzed it off, and it was funny at first just because we gave me an e-boy haircut, and then we gave me a haircut that looked like Jaden's, and then kind of like a spiky haircut and stuff like that, just like to be funny. And then but as soon as I looked at myself with no hair, that was when I just lost it. And it was just really, really hard because I tried to make the most of it and be like, you know what, like this is something fun, like I'm just gonna make it be funny and everything. But as soon as Jaden started like shaving the top off and I just had like no hair, that was just when I lost it. And I was like, this is like actually real. Never thought that this would happen to me. So yeah, that's kind of like an update of what I have going on. But yeah, I just wanted to again say thank you to everyone who's been showing me support and who's been DMing me and commenting on my picture. I do read all of them as much as I can. I did not think that this was going to blow up as much as it did, and I'm honestly so grateful for everyone who's been so positive and so nice to me. It's so crazy to think that there's this many people in the world who are just all coming together just to pray for me and everything, and it means the absolute world to me, and it's just so overwhelming, and I just want to say thank you. So I think I'm going to also vlog my next chemo treatment in this video. I just want to use this for the greater good and to hopefully inspire girls that you know, if you're sick or if you're going through something, that it's okay to, you know, post your vulnerability, and it's okay to, you know, post your biggest weakness that you have, and, you know, share with the world what you have going on, because you're not the only one. And I've been getting so many girls that are DMing me saying that, you know, me posting what happened to me, it's shown them that it's okay, that they're going through it as well, and that they're not alone. And that's the #1 thing that I wanted to do, and I'm forever grateful. Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 21st, and I'm with my friend Kelsey. She drove all the way from Alabama to come be with me. Makes my heart so happy. Today is my second chemo treatment. I'm on the way to the hospital right now. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm very late. I have to be there at 8:45. So we're gonna see how close we can make it. So what I'm gonna do when I get there is I'm gonna talk to my nurse, and then I'm gonna get the needle put into my port. And then for the first 3 medicines, it's not my chemo treatment, it's my regular medicine. Most of them are just like regular medicines that go into my body and kind of target my cancer cells and kill them all, so they can regenerate and be healthier cells. But yeah, and then after I do those first 3, I'm gonna do my next 3, and those are my chemo treatments. I just wanted to go ahead and say hi and good morning to everyone, and I'm gonna be vlogging my day of like what I do during my chemo treatments. So I just want to help you guys. I look like an egg. I have my mom here. And Kelsey. And I'm about to start my first, actually I'm about to get flushed, which they put in my thing, and they flush out my stuff to make sure that I can get my stuff. That was a great explanation. I'm getting stuff put in me that flushes the stuff out of like my veins and stuff, so I can get my medicine. And then we're gonna start my medicine. So yeah. So I just got done with my second one. There it is. I have five minutes left on this one, and then I have to take a 30-minute break, and then I have one more medicine to do, and then I start my chemo medicine. Kelsey and I are playing speed now. My mom's still here. Sydney's on her way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Guess who's here? We're hooked up to my 3rd medicine. Very optimistic. 7 more minutes. It's my last normal medicine, and then the next 3 are going to be my chemos. And this is kind of like how the little area looks. I don't want to get people in it, but that's the nurse area, and then everyone sits down right here, and along there, and along that back room there. Everyone's hooked up to their medicine that they have to take, and everyone's nurse is nearby. I have 41 minutes left of my last one, and then I'm going to be done for the day. But yeah, I'm almost done. I'm on my last one, and then I'll be able to go home. So yeah, there it is. Little pouchy pouch. Okay guys, so I'm done with my second treatment. I don't know. I'm done with my second treatment. I have 4 more to go. It was actually really fine this time. Sorry, this sounds really bad. It was actually really good this time. It went by really, really fast. Really good. My nurse, Fern, was awesome. And shout out, Fern. Yeah, shout out to Fern if you're watching this, love you. And then Donnie, if you're watching this, love you too. He's a volunteer that comes to the hospital.
Gives you these.
Yeah, he gives you these. He makes sure you're wearing your visitor badge, and if you're not, he makes sure to give you one. He's really sweet. He's a cancer survivor, and now he volunteers to like help around the hospitals and stuff, and he's so sweet. Kelsey left to go back to Bama. Miss you, Kelsey. We're going to get Chick-fil-A first, actually, and then we're going to go home. And Zach and Cammie are coming over. Right when I got done with my stuff, I had to get this little block thing, it's like that big, put on the back of my arm, and it is to give me medicine in 24 hours to help with my white blood cells, because that is like a very important thing when you're going through chemo, because your white blood cells get really low, which helps like with your whole body. So I get medicine to make sure that nothing bad happens with those. I'm going on Friday to get fluids for like my nausea and stuff, to like help make sure that I'm okay, because last time my nausea was really bad and my stomach was really bad, so my doctor recommended me to get fluids. And then next Tuesday I have to go back and get a
Oh my god, is there a whole lemon in there?
There's half a lemon in there. My chemo has changed my taste buds drastically, and so regular water tastes like pee to me now. It's disgusting. So I fill my little cancer Yeti cup up that my dad got me for Christmas, and I cut half a lemon and I put the lemon in my water, just because it helps, because I have to drink as much water as I can, but it's kind of hard to drink water when it tastes horrible. So yeah. And then what I was saying was I have to go on Tuesday to get a shot in my stomach for my ovaries, because I'm so young and chemo can kind of mess with your ovaries and stuff like that. So I get it just to make sure that my ovaries stay healthy and I can have children. Would you like to say anything? This is Sydney. She's been an OG my whole life, man. Also, my friends pitched in and got me this cute little basket that has stuff. And they also got me a Gucci scarf, because this amazing woman over here got me a Louis Vuitton one. It made me feel beautiful. And so they all pitched in and got me a Gucci one too. They also got me face masks, another scarf. This is Chloe.
Hi.
And this is Zach.
Hi.
And this is Cammie.
My gift.
Oh, Jade is calling me. My friends keep making me cry. That ass though. Coconut hibiscus.
Careful of the tacks on the back. Some of them might be.
Let's look at that picture right there. I don't really know if I'm zooming in on
It
it.
came with
My God, Zach, why the hell did you have that picture?
Let's see it. Let's see it.
You're the worst. I don't know what you
My Mexico has the best one.
So before I was interrupted, did you guys the face masks, and then I got this. It says save the Tay-Tays instead of save the Tatas, and it has my name on the side. It's like a journal that I can do. Qualities, PCOs, did my favorite. So they got me some bath bombs and some Himalayan salt and some soap and some pictures of all of us, and then some jelly. What is this for?
It's shower jelly, so you wash your body with it.
Oh, cool. I love you. Oh, just open it.
Nice.
I have to put it like down, kind of, so like does it go like that?
It's kind of weird if this is someone else's hair now that I'm thinking about it.
I think my head's too big.
Oh my God. Good morning. I just woke up. Well, I woke up like an hour ago, but I woke up to Jaden calling me, so I was on the phone with him for a little bit. Last night, my friends left because they had like stuff that they had to do, so I just stayed at home and I wrote in my journal. I watched some TV and I went and got dinner with my mom and dad. I came home and I just went to bed because of how tired I was for being at the hospital all day. Yeah, so I just wanted to say good morning to everyone. I have an appointment at 12 for my wig. Yes, I have a wig. Just like a regular brown basic wig. It's like the same color as my natural hair. I have an appointment today at 12 and they're going to show me like how to wash it and style it and how to wear it and all that stuff. My mom's coming with me and Sydney's coming with me, so I'll bring you guys along too. Yes, that's all that I have going on. I'm not really doing much, just gonna rest. My tummy kind of feels like a little nauseous and like woozy, and my head is starting to hurt, so I'm gonna go downstairs and drink some water, and I think I'm gonna drink a protein shake because I have been losing weight, but I'm also trying to gain back weight. So yesterday when I went to the hospital, I gained back 2 pounds, which is really good. I genuinely like don't want to wear a wig. I like low-key like just like being bald, because if I wear a wig I feel like I'm like not being myself. Hopefully if I don't like it, they won't do like the whole hairspray thing on me to where I like it's stuck on me. Let everyone kind of see the process and like what I have to do and stuff like that. Let's get the day started. So we are at the wig place. This is where I got my wig at, in case any girls that are following me wanted to know. This is the room that I'm in. This is the room. Hi. Sydney's on her way. She's bringing me a smoothie because I wanted a smoothie, but we were running late. But yeah, so she just took my wig away because there was like little clips on it, and I clearly have no hair, so there's no reason for me to have any clips. Guess who's here? So we just washed the wig. This is Julie, right?
Yes.
Julie. She's gonna show me how to wear the wig and how to style it and stuff like that. So
yeah, Northside they do wigs.
So just got done getting my hair put on. It's like a little bulky at the top, so I decided to put a beanie on just because of how cold it is outside. This is what my wig looks like.
Like you literally look like 2017 Taylor right now.
But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my hair.
Why does your hair look better than mine?
So we got matching bucket hats and the pink one, and then they're reversible, so they're denim, and Sydney's really excited to wear them. Okay, sister. Wow. Say hello to the vlog.
This is my second sister.
Whoa!
You should just film all your videos right here for this one tip. It's so nice. I'm making pasta, and I'm wearing a burrito blanket. I'm really tired. My tumor hurts a lot in my breast. My body's like really tired and exhausted. I think I'm gonna start doing my vlogs every like 3 or 4 days, and then kind of like upload them in that order, just because I don't want them to be super long, because I already edited my questions part, which is good. You already saw them in the beginning of this video, and it was like 15 minutes, so I don't want my vlogs to be like super long. So I think I'm gonna cut them up with like every like 3 or 4 days and kind of just give you guys an update. I hope you guys enjoyed my first vlog of my second chemo, and kind of a little update after and before, and I hope that I answered as many questions as I could. So I will see you guys in my next video.